So for The Witcher, this is another franchise that is kind of cooked. Okay, I really don't understand why the gaming industry is making these horrible choices. Again, The Witcher 4 could be successful, obviously. You know, it could be successful. People could like the game, obviously. You know, but you know, I don't really have much faith in The Witcher as a franchise. You know, but this is the new redesigner of The Witcher, obviously, here. And almost 3,000 words in why they changed The Witcher 2 makes the books are valid. Like, this person, says The Witcher doesn't respect the war. They're praising the awful Netflix adaptation. I didn't see it, obviously. But again, why do people, of course, but basically they're praising how great the Netflix remake is. Is this like, Netflix way around saying it's garbage. I hate Netflix. But again, if you're making a movie or a game based off a book, you'll try to make it as accurate as possible. Of course, it's gonna be dramatized at some point to some degree. Obviously, that's always gonna happen with any movie or game that's based off a book because you're adapting it based off of words. You're adapting it based off of because it's a book. It's not meant to be realistic, you know, but it's still based off a book. Like you should still base it off the book somewhat. You should still like get it accurate to the book if you're making it based off a book, basically. But yeah, and I really don't understand why the gaming industry continues to do this. Like they know nobody liked that Netflix show. They know that show was very unpopular and had very, very poor ratings. But it just seems that they don't understand why people don't like, you know, The Witcher. The Witcher Netflix show. Okay. Why people didn't like that show. Why that show flopped so hard. Okay. Like they don't understand why these shows like they think that the all these changes are very popular and are very loved and very beloved, okay, but they still don't understand why these shows and movies and even games flop. Like they and basically all of their excuses is it's racism and sexism. Instead of saying, "Oh, maybe people really don't like DEI. Maybe people really don't like wokeness and girl boss movies, games, and TV shows." Okay, like you can have female protagonists. I'm not against it, obviously, but people don't like the whole girl boss thing. Okay, let's look at the Captain Marvel 1 to the Marvels. People didn't do not like Brie Larson, and it's clear by the Marvels failure that people don't like Brie Larson. Also, Fast X, but I don't really think we're gonna see Brie Larson in many more movies because of this. You put her in two major movies, and now all of a sudden, Fast and the Furious had the first flop in a franchise, and the Marvels, a sequel to $1 billion grossing movie, bombed so hard that it became the biggest box office flop of all time. Okay, the biggest box office failure of all time. Okay, and same way with Rings of Power. Like no one likes Rings of Power. That's a show that nobody likes. Okay, and Rings of Power season 2 bombed at the box office. Okay, you know, when will they learn that this woke stuff isn't popular? Same thing with the boys. I don't really think they'll get a boys season 5 because the boys season 4 was a huge, massive failure because they wanted to go all about the whole anti-Trump route. And guess what? Trump won the election, so the boys, the creators, are probably now shaking in the boots, which means we're probably not getting season 5 to the boys, which is a good riddance because that show kept getting worse by season. But the first season everybody liked it, but then season 2, you had less people like it. Then season 3 had a massive drop off of fans, and then season 4 was an absolute failure and fest. And the same thing you can say about Joker and Joker 2. Like this is this. We can say it's the same song and dance with every. Oh, they actually are making a season 5. Yeah, they are. Season 5 is gonna do even worse than season 4. Okay, I don't see them making a season 6. Okay, like a lot of people didn't even watch season 4 because a lot of people said that season 4, they pour all these conspiracy theories to make conservatives look bad. But you lost all those people. Obviously, with liberals, they're gonna watch it, but you know, those people don't really watch movies and play games. They really do not. Okay, conservatives are not gonna watch movies and stuff, and you can turn off the normal people, the center people in the center with this woke stuff because believe it or not, liberals only make up like 30 to 40% of the population. Same thing with Trump supporters, which are 30 to 40% of the population. 30% population liberals and 30% conservatives. And of course, the swing voters, let's just say, are around another like 35 to 40% of the population. Okay, the problem is you are turning off like 60 to 70% of the population. Okay, with 20% are liberals who support the wokeness, which is going to be a failure. Of course, you can still make movies successful with liberals, obviously, but it won't be as much of a success as you get everybody to go see a movie. Well, that's why Hollywood is abandoning wokeness, and I think the gaming industry needs to do too. And goodbye.